Hey guys, Britto here. Welcome back to Farming Simulator 2019. Welcome back to Marwell Manor for part number 2 of our Let's Play series. I have changed my field of view to 90 degrees, which was a recommendation by Dumpy, just due to the fact that with some of the tractors we've been getting in, it kind of been... I was meant to go further. It seems like we're sitting way too far forward, especially in our... Rags to Riches series, so I've put it 90 degrees. We'll see how it looks, whether it's kind of strange. It kind of feels a bit weird to me. 90 degrees, or to 90. We might change it back, put it at 70 or something and see how it is, but I think 90 is, I don't know, it just feels weird. We might leave it for this episode and see how it goes, but maybe something we will have to look at later on. So this episode, as I said from the last one, we're going to do some windrowing. Hopefully we'll be able to get some baling done as well and that sort of thing. Unfortunately I'm recording this before, well, just the night before the release of episode 1. So I'm not quite sure if you guys want me to run it ×5 or ×15 or ×1 at the moment. So for this episode we'll be running at ×1, and then once we get the votes in, we'll change it after that. So don't feel like I'm ignoring you guys. It's definitely going to happen. I'll just have to record a couple episodes in advance, unfortunately. Right, so this episode, as I said, a bit of windrowing, hopefully a bit of baling, and then get a good turn here. Then we'll be able to stack some of these bales away, ready for when we start to get some cows. And then we'll also, hopefully, next episode, start harvesting our field. The barley, I think it is, over on field 15 it is. Field 15. Head on over there and get some barley harvested. And grab some straw bales from there as well. Then we're going to have to plough all 3 of these fields. Seed all 3 of these fields. And go again from there. I think we might do it in steps though. So, say we'll start on field 18 or field 15, whichever one we might start on. We might plough, lime, seed, and have it ready to start growing and stuff, and then we'll come back and work on the next field. That way we're not sort of ploughing all 3 fields in one day and then seeding it all in one day. We can sort of plough and seed one day, and then the next day we can plough and seed the next field, and the third day plough and seed the field after that. So hopefully that'll work out reasonably well for us. So we'll do what we usually do and just do like a normal headland around the fields. And I won't hire Farmer Jacko, he's still in bed. I want to say he's gone back to bed. He helped out a little bit with the tethering and he's had enough, gone in for lunch or morning tea or whatever he decided to do. Just quickly windrow a little bit of that up. It's not going to matter too much, but so yeah, we'll try and get most of this done ourselves. And even just all the hay side of things, we'll get all this done ourselves, and then we might be able to come back and look at hiring a worker to do the grass on the other side. Right, let's turn this on. We're going to head up and we're going to head ourselves 180 degrees. That way we're not going to miss anything. I'm just going to run straight up and try and square the field off a little bit. So that way when we run back up and down it shouldn't be too bad, and also when we get to the stage we're going to come back and actually grab the bales and stuff. hopefully we'll be able to stack them onto the trailer reasonably easily. I did buy a trailer for our bales. I picked up the EXP19 step deck, so that'll go into our semi. That's what we'll use to grab our bales stuff off the field. I believe it might be an auto load trailer, but I'm not going to use it as an auto load trailer. I'm going to use it as a manual load, as I said, just to sort of make things a little bit more realistic. But I just felt like that's probably one of the better trailers, or sort of a good looking trailer with plenty of room for us to be able to stack as many bales on as we can. They'll all be 3 high, so kind of thinking we should get a fair few on there if we have a look at it in the store. So probably a row along here, so 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, maybe 3 on the back, so maybe 33. Maybe 36 if we can squeeze them in well enough, but I think 33 is probably what we'll be aiming for. I don't think we'll quite make the 36. I think it takes 33 bales. I didn't take any notice when we were in the store, but I'm pretty sure it does take 33 bales. Alright, there we go. So it hopefully shouldn't take us too long to get this done. Right, once again, head back south it is. 180 degrees. Should get a fair few bales out of this. I don't have double yield turned on, that is turned off as well. That way we're not getting too much yield from all the fields and progressing too quick. But with us being on easy difficulty, of course, the economy is going to be pretty good, so we should be able to progress reasonably quickly if we want. So then again, if we put double yield on, we can always go to medium difficulty, still sort of end up with the same outcome anyway, really. But if we leave it at normal yield, easy difficulty, then I think we'll be alright. So head back north again, 360 degrees. So hopefully you guys liked the first episode. But I'm definitely excited about being here in Marwell Manor Farm. Shame about our Michigan Supply series, but I mean, I think Marwell Manor map is probably a good map to replace that series with. Especially the way the cow barns and stuff is, it's completely custom, which is awesome. Not quite getting that all properly there, I don't think. Right, try and straighten up to 180 now, make sure we're getting all that on the left. I think we didn't really miss a bit, but sort of moved it out of the way a little. So we've still got a little bit to go. I'm still not sure about this 90-degree field of view. I'll have to test it out on our Rags to Riches series and see how it feels. Maybe 90 is a bit much, maybe we can bump it back to maybe 75. See, I think the 90-degree field of view might not be quite where I'd like it to be, but it'll definitely get us back a little bit in those older tractors and hopefully make us feel like we're not sitting on top of the bloody steering wheel like we were. There's not much left to windrow now, and then I'll set our hired worker up, Farmer Jacko over there, get him out of his house. He's probably actually inside playing FS19 on his computer or something like that. Brand new computer that we supplied with the house. He's in there playing instead of out here bloody working for me. Try not to break his fence. There we go, head back up. back again 180 degrees. That's how we use it, manual GPS mod. I always just set it 180 degrees or 90 degrees that way, 360 or 0 or 270 that way. You can get technical and have say 1221, say if it's a 20 meter width, then you'll move across to 1241 or 1201 and then head back down at 0 degrees, but I find that to be, while it's accurate, if you guys have seen my Rags to Riches series, my maths is usually pretty good, but I was struggling a fair bit with the numbers. I think I was maybe overthinking things or something, I don't know, but me just setting up along where I know we need to be and then having us set it to 360 or 0 is a lot easier than trying to use the numbers and calculate things and stuff like that. So this works for me. Simple is as simple does. Right, there we go. Kick turned off, that's a little bit too late. Heading back up 180 degrees. We are so close to finishing now, and then we can get Jacko out of his bloody house and get him helping us, as I said. Then we can start on baling, try and get our hay bales done this episode, and see how we go with getting some grass bales. I think we will have enough money for the wrapper. But we might need to sell some bales, or maybe even try and get that field harvested as our next priority to bring some money in. Then again, we might have, might actually have some crops in the silo, seeing as though it is easy mode. So we might have some crops in the silo that we could possibly take up to one of the local stores and sell off to them. Quick look. Yeah, we do. We have a little bit in storage, so we'll be able to do a bit of that if we sort of run short on money. Alright, so we'll head over here and we'll get Farmer Jacko working. Might just do one run sort of north this way. And then head to the east. Getting to head that way. Try and work out which line to take. Say this line here. Hired worker. See how he goes into the field. He might not do the best job. Right now we've got the John Deere 6230R now. He has enough ponies under the bonnet here to be able to pull along our baler. So we'll use this guy. Definitely feel like the field of view is all out. It's probably not that bad. It's probably just because I'm not used to it being like this. There we go. Head up. I'll keep an eye on this other guy. So I got rid of one of the overlays, as you can see down the bottom there, the bottom right. So now it just says hay and the percentage. I did have it downloaded. I downloaded a modded version of that, which I think may, now that I'm on Farming Simulator 1.3, the beta, 1.3 beta, it's probably as part of the 1.3 beta, maybe. I'm not quite sure. Don't quote me on it. There we go, that's that little run done. Grab that little bit there, although there wasn't really much there. He's turned around at the bottom, so that's good. Don't know how well he's going to do, because there is a fence at the other end of the field, so he may not get around that very well. Let's have a look. Actually, no, he did pretty good, considering. There's a little bit we've got to touch up, but that'll just be us going back and doing a headland sort of thing around the edge of the field. Alright, what I am going to do is I'm going to quickly jump down here and grab screenshot there. Oops, every time I do that. Use that as our thumbnail. So I'll throw in some bales out. How many have we got so far? 3. Now 4. I know if we do go across to here, it'll come up with created bales 4 of 4 this session and in total. So if you ever want to know how many you've created per session or per load game, so if you load and do 10 bales and quit, load again, we'll be back to 0. But it's a good way to work out how many bales you've done per session, of course, and then the lifetime of the field, which could get quite high in number. Let's head back up. Heading back up is probably going to slow us down a little bit because it's it's not an underpowered tractor. I think it's 280 horsepower maybe. 280, and I think the bale is 140, so I should pull it along alright. It's just because we're going uphill, I think. It's kind of weird how sometimes the bales flip out like that though. So he's doing a pretty good job over there, can't complain at all. Let's have a look while we're here. We'll go baling technology. The modded wrapper is 54,000, the standard wrapper is 54 as well, so I think we'll definitely pick it up. I'm definitely going to go with, let's go with pink, something that stands out. Definitely need something that stands out. That'll obviously only be for our grass bales, we can't use the wrapper on our hay bales. We'll just pick this guy up and roll him back over, so we're going to need him rolled over anyway for when we come back and stack him in 3s. Might do the run around the field now. Jesus. I don't know what happened there. It wasn't a happy bale for a second. So we're going to get a fair few bales out of this field. Fair few out of the grass too, and I don't even think it was even fertilised. I knew we were going to miss it then. No, not fertilised at all, so if we actually get through and fertilise, re-plough it, lime it, fertilise it, we should get heaps more. So we might come to a stage where we don't need any more hay bales or any more grass bales or silage bales or whatever. So there is going to be a time where we're going to need just straight grass. So one of these times where we come through, we will just make normal grass bales. I know if we put total mixed ration in there, the grass bale really doesn't matter, but I think I'd like to sort of, as I've said to someone previously, can't remember which video his comment was on, I prefer to make sure that we have grass. I know we don't need grass, they'll just eat the total mixed ration before anything else, but I'd rather make sure we're sort of feeding our animals everything they require, not just the best food. There goes a bale. I might have to pick that up as well. I can't have that sitting out there. So that'll be a pain. We'll try not to throw it at Farmer Jacko's house, and that's not going to help much either. That's better. Yeah, don't want to go throwing bales around his house. I'd still like to get a little ride-on mower, even just to sort of mow around his house there. A little Kubota ride-on mower or something along those lines. I think that'll be cool as a little mod, just for mowing around your house and around your yard. Even one that's got like a decent sized catcher on it would be pretty cool. I know there was one FS15 maybe, the Profi Hopper I think it was called, something like that, but obviously a little bit better, maybe a bigger capacity, 10,000 litre capacity or something like that. Maybe like a Kubota or a John Deere ride-on or something cool. So this is going to take a fair while. Probably nearly halfway through the recording already, and we're still got a little bit to go. Our worker, Farmer Jacko, he's still moving. He's coming back towards us. He's not doing too bad a job. We might have to give him a pay rise soon. Where's that other bale? I think he's up there. Over there somewhere, the one that had his little hissy fit and on his cartwheels and stuff. Oh, this thing's definitely better going downhill than it is going uphill. Another one doing cartwheels. Sort of don't know whether it's worthwhile turning it off, coming to the top and running back downhill instead of running uphill at all. Really, I'm not quite sure. So I've moved most of the stuff back to the farm, as you can see. Not everything. I think I've still got the spreader down there, like the lime fertilizer spreader down there. I think I've still got the seeder sitting down at the shop too. So we're going to have to go down and pick those up soon. Otherwise, the shop owner is going to be calling me up and telling me to come get the stuff out of the way. It's going to be interesting using that 3-stacker thing. I don't think I've ever used it before, so it's certainly going to be an eye-opener. I don't know if the tractor's struggling or if it's just from the hill or if it's struggling from running over the hay. I don't know. I think his next run back he might have some dramas now that the field's sort of squaring off or having that little excess bit on the side, so we're definitely going to have to go and help him out soon. Just help him that little bit, try and get the job done properly. There you go, he says he's completed the task, so we'll just finish baling. I think our baling is a little bit more important than doing that windrowing at the moment. I can finish that field off camera if we need to, but I guess you guys need to let me know as well if you would like to see 100% of everything, or maybe some time lapses here and there. Maybe, you know, I start the field, cut it out, and then come back and we're sort of finishing the field. It's sort of up to you guys to let me know what you think is the best thing for us to do. Either way, I don't mind. Kind of want to make it, as you guys know, it is my save game, my YouTube channel, but I want you guys to have input on everything, so feel free to comment and let me know. I think by the time this video is gone up, we'll have a response to the times 5, times 15, times 1 thing. Got my phone going off. My phone's going crazy. I mean, I love the fact now that we've got 10,000 subs, but it's like a full-time job now just trying to respond to all the comments. It's it's getting crazy. I'm not complaining at all, but it does take up a fair bit of time now. A fair bit more time than I sort of anticipated. I can sort of, like, I'm nowhere near the size of Daggerwin or Sim Farmer or like Diesel Designs or whatever, but I can only imagine the amount of comments they get and the amount of time they have to spend trying to respond to everybody. I know they probably don't because they just literally can't. It's kind of crazy. I'm still thinking about our multiplayer server. I'm sort of thinking when the time comes that I go to do our multiplayer server, it'll be for subscribers only. I possibly not quite sure whether it'll be for all subscribers or people that sort of go that extra mile. And I think you can. Will be a new button available soon, possibly if I can get a bit of time and have a look into it a bit more, like a join button. So you'll pay like a monthly subscription fee to get benefits from my channel, which will be access to the multiplayer server. That's one option, or it can just be open to everybody. But I sort of feel like the way to go would be not for me money-wise or whatever. It's got nothing to do with it, but to limit it to people that subscribe to the channel with that monthly subscription. Just sort of as a gift back to those guys who want to support me more than just watching the videos. And I feel like if we have it open to everybody, we may end up with some dramas of people sort of coming in and causing trouble, if you know what I mean. So, I'm not saying that any of you guys will cause trouble, but as the channel starts to get bigger, like any other channel on YouTube, you'll end up with people that, for whatever reason, don't like the channel or want to just troll the channel and want to come in and just cause nothing but dramas. So if we were to do that as sort of, I said, a bonus for you guys that want to join the channel, that monthly subscription, I think it'll probably get rid of people sort of doing that, coming in just to cause a drama. Alright, so that is done. I'm going to take the baler up, sort of up the top here, and unhook it. Ready to go. I'm not going to worry about the windrowing of the grass at the moment. As I said, we've got limited time for this episode, so I want to try and get down and stack these bales. This might be an interesting experience too, with how bad I can be with lining certain things up. But I'm going to bring up this menu. As I said, I haven't used this before, so I think it's quite there we go, touchy to fit the bales in. It wasn't too bad. So one bale in, two bales in, three bales in. We go unload, unload, unload. There we go. Close the back. We'll continue on. So it doesn't seem to be too bad. It's definitely not as bad as I thought it was going to be. It's going to be a little bit more difficult to line them up. Sort of need to let it lift itself up and stuff. So that's kind of not going in straight. go. Dump them down. I think I might just throw this one in because I'm going to have to try and sort out that other one in a second. Pull him away from this fence, otherwise we're never going to pick it up. Luckily, I'm a strong man. There we go. It's number 2. Ah, come on. This is where I sort of get frustrated a little bit. Kind of like we need to have our wheels sort of right beside the bale when we go in. There we go, beautiful. It's going to take a little bit of time to get this done as well, but as I said, I feel like it's just that little bit more realistic. Hopefully you guys sort of agree. I'm more than happy to have us do it this way. Beautiful, there we go. Probably get let's have a quick look. Let's press the wrong button. Helps if you press the right button. Sort of set ourselves up. Go that way. Turn it off because I want to run up this way and set him up again once we're ready to go, and you should be able to go up and sort of come back down maybe. Alright, so head up that way, hire worker, Jacko can get back out and get it done. Get the job done. Oh, there we go. So we're getting there. Yep, that was terrible. Number 2, number 3. That was a bit of a weird hit, that one. One, and we'll turn around and get this one. It was a terrible turning circle for this thing. So I thought that bale was on its side then. I think it's the field of view that makes it look sort of like it's on its side when it's not. Definitely feels like it's got a really terrible turning circle. But it gets the job done, so sometimes when I end up in the right spot. Oh, so what the hell happened then? The Bale was sort of right up in the air. That one up. There we go. You can line them up properly. You just hammer straight into them. No idea what he's done now. What are you doing, Jacko? He must be drunk. No idea what he did. He didn't even go to the end of the field. Probably because of the tree and stuff, maybe. Oh, there we go. It's only a really bad turn of circle when we turn to the right. We turn to the left, it's not too bad. It's got plenty of bales to pick up. Oh, that was terrible. Maybe Jacko should be doing this and we should be on the windrower. At least we know we can do that alright. There we go. So we're going to completely bugger that one up. This is going to be a tough one. Give it a bit of a nudge to straighten it up. There we go. Oops. I think that'll work. Didn't actually pick that third bale up, but we just dropped the other two on top of the third one. Kind of not level, I don't think. Quite square, but oh, didn't help. Bugger it, let's get out and pick it up. I think I would have mastered this by now. Nope, still can't get it right. There we go. There we go. So close to finishing it now. I've no idea what he's doing. I swear, no, he's drunk. He's drunk. Just leave it there. At least he's out of the way. It's going to bugger us up for this one now. Damn it. That's going to bugger us up even more. There. A few more stacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Another 2 more stacks after this one. Oh god. Yep, I think that's perfect number of bales. Oh, wow. Face palm for days, guys. Face palm for days. Seriously, maybe I should go with the auto loading trailer. So I'm not doing a very good job at using this stacker. There's the jet again. Flying around in his exercise program. Oh, it's meant to push the bale in, not knock the bale out. Go. One more. Lucky last. Oh, I give up. How many stacks is that? I don't know. I don't even want to count. Actually, I think we've got one last phantom bale there. Little bugger. One too many. Right, so I'll top this off here. We'll head down and grab our front loader attachment and come back. We'll have to grab the truck, head back to the shop, grab that trailer and start loading up. Hopefully I'm better at loading up than I am at doing what we just did. Ground a little bit more. Don't know if we go first person for this or we go external camera. Probably going to need to go external at some stage. Pretty good job there, I think. We'll grab our Scania. Head on up to the shop. I'm going to do more than 40 here just to pick this trailer up quick. So I think we're nearly out of time. So we're rallying. Oh, I definitely way too far away now inside the cab here. Might have to go back to the 60. Depends what the moderator did with the vehicle. If he's done it based on the 60 field of view, then it's fine. But if they've made the mod and put the place of the passenger, or the driver I should say, at the distance of 90 field of view, then if we run it at 60 it's not quite going to be right. So there we go. I think oh no, there we go. That was weird. So it does have an auto load function, but I think we still can load. We can still load it up without it anyway. I just feel like this is probably the best trailer to go with for us at the moment. There's no reason why we can't stack 6 high either. I don't think. It might be a little bit too much, but certainly have to have a look at it. See if we can go 6 high. Maybe not the front, but maybe at the back. Flying through the farm. Luckily there's no one else around. Right, so I want to kind of park somewhere in the middle. We can move the truck later on, of course. Park him there. Oop, there we go. So I don't know about the first person. I don't think would be any good for us. Oop, there we go. Make sure we line these guys up properly. And there's our time already, so let's not take too much longer to get these done. was terrible lining up skills. So I'm going to have to put that back down. There you go. Better. Don't know how good I am at this. Really don't, but at least you know you guys will get a bit of a laugh out of it. Grab these ones up to load on this other side. At least it's good that they don't actually fall off when we spin around and stuff like they do when you're only using the normal bale forks, because we've got the forks on top as well, sort of much better. So if we go along, I don't know. Would I load large square bales? Oh, that's not what I wanted. That's kind of thrown a spanner in the works. Might have to grab this one, throw this one on, and then we can stack them. Oh, you bugger. They'll end up being stacked 4 high, which is alright. I don't know why. Here we go, now it's going to let us do it. Where are we? Auto load work mode on, off. I don't know. There we go, now it's sort of giving us the option. I don't know, let's go and grab another stack of bales. Stick them on. I'd like to get a whole truckload before we end the episode, but take that off, there you go. Let's grab another stack. So it's not going to be pretty. Other people make this look a lot easier than it actually is. I'll probably make it look a lot harder than it actually is, but anyway. Can we strap them on now? No, so it won't let us. There we go. I don't know what the other issue was then before. A couple of stacks down here. Just try and line it up properly, and then I'll have a look on the side. Don't think this is even going to be close to where they need to be. Like, once we get the auto stacking going, It's actually not too bad, I don't think. That crow's going absolutely nowhere. Poor bugger. Go head over, stick another one on. Try and line ourselves up properly. Apologise if I go a little bit quiet. I'm just sort of concentrating, or at least trying to concentrate. Chuck these guys on as well. One more stack for that side, and then we're stacking on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 stacks left. And I think we're only going to need like another 5 after this one, so we're going to come back with some extras. We could possibly stack them up and just take them down anyway without even using a trailer. Like, it's not that far to go, so it's another option if we decide against using the trailer, because I suck so bad at it. There you go. Just going to strap everything down because we're going to need to move the truck. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, say maybe 5. Certainly struggling up this hill. Plenty of weight in these bales though. That'll do. Can we unstrap this, because I'm going to have to straighten this one up. Or not. It's not going to let me. Never mind. Let's go and grab some more. Not far off. Let's take them back down to the farm, and I'll probably have to unload them next episode, or if I don't want to embarrass myself, I'll even do it off camera. Try and get them on properly. It's that one at the bottom maybe. I'm quite lining up properly. Might even be straps. No, it's the bale. There you go. Uh-oh. 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 Oh, you know what? Buggy you all. There we go, look at that. Amazing. Who would have thought I could stack them that well? Let's fill it up. 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, 39. That beautiful. Let's pretend that we loaded that. So yeah, definitely didn't load it the way I would have loaded it, but it works. It's going to be hard to get those front ones off, I think. And get around the corner. It's another thing. Whoa, throw it all the way out of the way. There we go. So run forward. So, rightio guys, I'll end the episode here. Hopefully you guys had a bit of a giggle at how bad I am at loading and doing that sort of thing with bales. Unload. Yeah, hopefully you guys had a bit of a giggle. So what I'll do is I'll bring this guy back down. Also I'll bring this extra bale, which I can't even load one bale. There we go. Yeah, bring this one down. For some reason he's... I don't know what's going on there. Not happy. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed it, as always, smash the like button, leave a comment, and feel free to give me shit about how bad I am with loading. I already know, so you don't need to tell me twice, but if you feel like telling me twice, go ahead. I don't mind. We got one hay bale straight in there, that'll do. And then, I don't know, we might do a little bit of bale unloading into here, sort of work out what we need to do, and go from there. But I think we need to pull these bales off out of the way because they're gonna end up causing a drama. But yeah, I said if you guys enjoyed it, hit the like button. Feel free to leave a comment. As I said, if you're new to the channel and haven't subscribed yet, guys, please do so. It's been Britto. Thanks for watching. See you again soon.